Please like the video, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications from us.
Hi friends, welcome to our channel Smart Nurses, and this is Meera. Today we will discuss few questions related to anatomy and physiology. So the first question is, superficial layer of skin is called as. Options are option A dermis, option B epidermis, option C adipose, option D subcutaneous. The skin has three main layers. The outermost layer is epidermis, the middle layer is dermis, and the innermost layer is hypodermis. The hypodermis, also known as subcutaneous tissue. The adipose is an specialized connective tissue that stores our energy, fat, and insulates the body. So, the exact answer is epidermis. The epidermis is the outermost layer of the skin, providing a barrier against external factors like water, temperature, and pathogens. The second question. The innermost layer of epidermis is called as. Option A corneum, option B lucidum, option C granulosum, option D germinative. Germinative is even known as stratum basilae. The epidermis has five main layers. The first one is stratum basilae, the second is stratum spinosum, the third stratum granulosum, fourth stratum lucidum, and the fifth is stratum corneum. According to the options, option A is corneum, which is the superficial or the topmost layer of the epidermis. Option B is lucidum, which means lucid means clear. The layer appears homogeneous and clear. The option C is granulosum, the third layer. It consists of 1 to 5 years of flattened cells. Option D is germinative. It is even called as stratum basilae. Stratum basilae is the deepest layer. It is made of columnar cells. These cells undergo mitotic divisions and give off keratinocyte cells, which form more superficial layer of the epidermis. So, the basal layer is also known as stratum germinative or germinal layer. So, the exact answer is germinative stratum basilae. The stratum basilae, also known as germinative layer, is the innermost layer of the epidermis, responsible for all cell division and regeneration. The third question. The outermost layer of epidermis is called as. Option A corneum, option B lucidum, option C granulosum, option D germinative. The answer is corneum. That means it is even known as stratum corneum. The stratum corneum is the outermost layer of the epidermis. It is composed of dead, flattened cells that provide a barrier against water loss and external factors of our skin and body. The fourth question. The color of skin is affected by. Option A is melanin saturation, option B level of Hb, C bile pigments, option D all of the above. So option A is melanin saturation. It is a natural pigment responsible for the color of our skin, hair and our eyes, and is produced by cells called as melanocytes. Its primary function is to protect skin from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. And the option B, that is our Hb level or the level of our hemoglobin. How does this affect on our skin and the skin tone or our color? Low HB levels can cause skin paleness and a dull or yellowish tone because of reduced oxygen and RBC, that is our red blood cells. Option C is bile pigments. They are colored components derived from the breakdown of hemoglobins, the protein in RBC. Bile pigments affect our skin color when there is an abnormal buildup in the body, causing yellowish of the skin and eyes. So all of the above, one way or the another, they affect on our skin color. So the answer is all of the above. Skin color is influenced by multiple factors including melanin produced by melanocytes, hemoglobin, that is our HB level, and it even impacts our food pattern or our diet. Bile pigments like bilirubin can also affect skin color in certain conditions. The fifth question. The pigment which is responsible for color of skin is option A melanin, option B carotene, option C red pigments, option D all of the above. The option D is the exact answer, that is all of the above. Multiple pigments contribute to skin color including melanin produced by melanocytes. Carotenoids form our diet pattern and hemoglobin in our blood. The sixth question. Pigment melanin is secreted by option A melanocytes, option B erythrocytes, option C leukocytes, option D lymphocytes. So let us study one after another. Option A is melanocytes. They are specialized cells that produce melanin where pigment is responsible for skin color. Option B erythrocytes are also known as RBCs. They are primary cells in the blood responsible for transporting our oxygen from the lungs to the body tissues and carbon dioxide from the tissues back to our lungs. Option C is leukocytes, scientific term for WBC, which are a vital part of our immune system. Lymphocytes, they are type of WBC critical to the immune system produced in bone marrow and found in blood and limbs. So the exact answer is option A, melanocytes. Melanocytes are specialized cell in the skin that produce melanin, the pigment responsible for skin and our color. The next question is, blood vessels are found in option A epidermis layer, option B dermis layer, option C both epidermis and dermis, option D neither in epidermis nor in dermis. The exact answer is dermis layer. Blood vessels are found in the dermis, the layer of skin beneath the epidermis. The dermis contain blood vessels, nerve endings and hair follicles. The next question. Function of skin includes. The options are option A protection, option B regulation of body temperature, option C formation of vitamin D, and option D is all of the above. Our skin has many functions and few of them are: skin provides mechanical protection for our underlying tissues. The second, the skin acts as a physical barrier against the entry of microorganisms and few chemicals. The third point, prevents loss of water. The major cause of death following burns and dehydration. Our skin protects from UV radiations. Our skin, it forms an important sensory organ. Skin has an important role in temperature regulation. It controls the blood flow and the production of sweat. Skin helps in storage of water and fats. Skin helps in formation of vitamin D. It helps in the observation of some molecules. So, the exact answer is all of the above. Skin performs multiple functions including protection against external factors, regulation of body temperature, production of vitamin D upon sun exposure. The next question is, most part of heat loss from the body occurs through the option A lungs, option B kidney, option C skin, option D brain. The option A is lungs. Heat is lost through lungs, but it is lost through regulation, but not much, especially during it is lost during exercise and increased breathing, but not much of the temperature is lost. Option B is kidneys. Kidneys themselves do not directly lose heat. Instead, they are involved in regulating the body's overall heat loss response. Option C is skin. Skin loses heat through four main mechanisms: radiation, conduction, convection, and evaporation. Option D is brain. It loses heat through scalp. So the exact answer is option C. The skin is the primary organ for heat loss. According for approximately of 90% of heat loss through sweating and radiations. The next question, temperature regulating center is present in which part of brain? Option A thalamus, option B hypothalamus, option C medulla oblongata, option D cerebellum. Option A is thalamus, that is its main function is to act as the brain relay station, sending motor signals to the cerebral cortex. Option B hypothalamus, its function is to regulate thirst, hunger, water and our food intake, regulation of heat rate, body temperature, blood pressure, emotional expressions, sleep wake up. Our whole wake up cycle of sleep is based on our hypothalamus. And option C is medulla oblongata, whereas its function is to regulate involuntary vital life. Option D is cerebellum. The function of cerebellum is to coordinate voluntary movements to ensure they are smooth and well timed. So the exact answer is option B, hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is a part of the brain that regulates body temperature, responding to changes in blood temperature and sending signals to sweat glands and other effectors. So thank you one and all.
And also download the Smart Nurse app from Play Store now for a free videos, test and nursing resources. And don't forget to subscribe friends. This is very useful for the future nurses and you will get more and more information from these videos.